Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, warm greetings from the ASEAN headquarters, the ASEAN Secretariat in Jakarta. I thank the ASEAN-China Center, the World Tourism Alliance, Tourism Malaysia, and the Islamic Tourism Center for convening this ASEAN-China Tourism Dialogue. While I regret being unable to attend in person, I am grateful for the opportunity to contribute to the discussions and reaffirm ASEAN's strong support for this initiative. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, tourism continues to create opportunities for growth, strengthen links between our economies, and bring people closer together. At the same time, these opportunities are unfolding against a complex and rapidly evolving global environment. Geopolitical tensions and conflicts continue to weigh on global economic growth, trade flows, transportation networks, energy prices, and consumer confidence. Intensifying strategic competition and the risk of economic fragmentation further underscore the importance of strengthening regional cooperation, resilience, and connectivity. In this context, tourism remains an important source of economic opportunity and shared prosperity. It supports millions of jobs, benefits local communities and businesses, promotes cultural exchange, and encourages more balanced and inclusive growth across our region. By generating tangible benefits for both economies and communities, it helps reinforce confidence in regional cooperation and integration. ASEAN and China remain among each other's most important tourism partners. Between 2023 and 2025, approximately 53.2 million Chinese visitors traveled to ASEAN, while 44.6 million ASEAN travelers visited China. These figures reflect not only the strong recovery of tourism flows, but also the enduring people-to-people connections that have long underpinned ASEAN-China relations. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, as we shape the future of ASEAN-China tourism cooperation, I believe that there are several areas where we can work more closely together. First, we should strengthen tourism resilience. Recent global disruptions have demonstrated the vulnerability of the tourism sector to external shocks, whether geopolitical tensions, health emergencies, natural disasters, or climate-related events. ASEAN and China can enhance cooperation on crisis preparedness, tourism risk management, business continuity, and traveler confidence measures to support a more resilient tourism ecosystem. Second, we should accelerate digital transformation. ASEAN recently concluded negotiations on the ASEAN Digital Economy Framework Agreement, or ASEAN DIFA, a landmark achievement that could help unlock a regional digital economy worth up to $2 trillion by 2030. The implementation of DIFA will support seamless digital transaction, trusted digital services, and greater innovation across sectors, including tourism. In this regard, ASEAN looks forward to working closely with China in areas such as artificial intelligence, enabled tourism services, smart destinations, digital payments, tourism data analytics, and digital skills development. Together, we can create more seamless, secure, and personalized travel experiences while enabling tourism enterprises, particularly MSMEs, to participate more effectively in the digital economy. Third, we should advance sustainable and quality tourism. As ASEAN implements the ASEAN Tourism Sectoral Plan 2026-2030, our objective is not merely to increase visitor arrivals. While tourism growth remains important, we must also ensure that growth is managed responsibly. The long-term success of tourism depends not only on attracting more visitors, but also on preserving the environmental, cultural, and community assets that make destinations attractive in the first place. This vision is reinforced by the ASEAN Leaders' Declaration on Quality Tourism adopted in 2025, which emphasizes responsible tourism development, community empowerment, environmental sustainability, and the preservation of cultural and natural heritage. There is considerable scope for ASEAN and China to collaborate in promoting green tourism investments, sustainable destination management, low-carbon tourism practices, and community-based tourism that deliver tangible benefits to local communities. And fourth, we should strengthen connectivity and facilitate multi-destination tourism. Improve air, land, and maritime connectivity, coupled with more seamless travel arrangements, can unlock new opportunities for tourism growth. The growing connectivity between ASEAN and China, including the development of cross-border rail links, presents new opportunities to support multi-destination tourism and deepen economic integration across the region. As neighboring regions with rich cultural heritage and complementary tourism offerings, ASEAN and China are well positioned to encourage longer stays and travel itineraries that span multiple destinations. Recent travel patterns further highlight the opportunities that greater connectivity can unlock. For example, China's national railway network, China State Railway Group, transported 24.8 million passenger trips on 1st May 2026, setting a new single-day record. This is impressive milestone is a testament to China's continued investment in transport connectivity and the growing demand for travel and tourism. As connectivity across our region continues to improve, ASEAN and China are well positioned to leverage these trends to promote multi-destination travel, strengthen people-to-people exchanges, and deepen regional economic integration. Looking ahead, ASEAN and China have an important opportunity to elevate tourism cooperation to a new level. ASEAN welcomes the convening of the first ASEAN-China Tourism Ministers meeting at the ASEAN Tourism Forum 2027 in Singapore. This new ministerial mechanism will serve to provide strategic direction for our cooperation and to translate our shared aspiration into practical and results-oriented outcomes. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, throughout history, exchanges between the peoples of ASEAN and China have been shaped not only by commerce and diplomacy, but also by a shared spirit of curiosity, openness, and mutual learning. Travelers, scholars, merchants, and communities cross borders to exchange ideas, knowledge, and culture, forging connections that have endured across generations. Today, tourism carries this tradition forward. It remains one of the most visible and meaningful expressions of our partnership, and one of the most effective means of fostering mutual understanding and friendship among our peoples. In many ways, tourism is also a powerful expression of openness, connectivity, and regional integration, bringing our peoples together even during periods of global uncertainty. As ASEAN advances towards the ASEAN Community Vision 2045 and China continues its pursuit of high-quality development, our shared objective should be clear: to build a tourism partnership that is more resilient, sustainable, innovative, and inclusive. Through closer cooperation, we can harness tourism as a driver of trust, shared prosperity, and regional integration. I hope today's discussions will help advance that ambition, and I look forward to the outcomes that will further strengthen ASEAN-China cooperation and deliver lasting benefits for our peoples. Thank you.